Hello, let's do a bunch of daily word games, and I'm kind of on a TimeGuessr kick, so we're doing TimeGuessr again. The daily switches over at a weird time, so this might actually be yesterday's daily by the time the video comes out, but that's okay. I enjoy the game, and I want to play it. And so I start with dates when we do TimeGuessr, because we are guessing dates and places, but there's a lot of games that guess places, so dates make sense. There is another game where we guess dates, the Chrono Line. Anyway, let's get a bunch of new letters for the right word. I don't know why chomp always comes to mind when it's available. It seems like it's not the best one to do right now. It would be the wrong one to do, which is also possible to guess. But I think choir would be good. It gets the O and the I, and the R is common. Why not? Okay, so we have TH and O on the left. But it's not THO. I'm thinking mouth. I was thinking right. Okay. The right word has an R in it. It does not have any vowels in it, so it's got to have a Y. You might consider Y a vowel, in which case it does have a vowel. It has Y. With the R, like I want to do like dryly, but there's no D. Riley. Nice. Oh, that's a perfect, almost perfect solve. Almost perfect solve. I could have gotten in one fewer, but still. Nice. I enjoyed that. Okay, let's do the Quordle. We're going to start with, what was it, Mouth and Riley? Yeah, I already forgot. Mouth and Riley. Wow, there's a Y in the middle of that word. What? Did we swap these? Oh, is it like flyer? It is like flyer. Okay. What else is going on here? Top right is interesting. H-E and M. Like hem. We could do like that. We could do like shem or... Ooh, we could end with E. Like chime. I like chime a lot. I really like chime. Oh my gosh. How well am I doing? Let's not say. U-M-E-L? That doesn't make sense. L-U-N... Oh, lumen. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now, can I get this? I just have an L and an I. That's going to be tough. There could be an A. I get the feeling I'm not going to get this in one guess, but... Okay, so maybe it ends in IL. What could we do? Like an A... Like basil. Is it basil? No. Okay. Imagine if... Okay, so A-L-I... Valid? I still think that's a really good solve. Couldn't do much better. Awesome. Well, that record time for those games, I think. Let's do the TimeGuessr. So this is the cast of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. We've got Danny DeVito, and then we've got these two people that I don't know their actor names. I've only seen a few episodes of It's Always Sunny. That's an NFL logo, so they're at a football game. It looks pretty recent. Oh, I know this guy's name. Rob McKenney. Rob McKenney. Fox Weekend. So he's a VIP. LAI. So, is there a year on here? FS1. How about this one? It's not cheating if it's in the photo. So, I think they film in LA, even though it's based in Philadelphia. Don't they? Or do they film in Philly? Gronkowski. If I knew anything about football, I would know where this game was being played. They're setting up some sort of halftime show. Is this a Super Bowl or... That's got to be the Super Bowl number, actually. So where was the Super Bowl? I don't know. Oh, is this like when the Eagles were in the Super Bowl? If I knew anything about football, I would do much, much better. So if it's at the Super Bowl, they would have traveled there potentially. So I don't know. This could be the most recent Super Bowl. All right, I don't actually know where it was. I'm gonna do LA and I'm gonna do 2022. 2018 in St. Paul, Minnesota. Okay, yeah. There was no way. There was no way. I guess if I knew anything about the Super Bowl, I would know Super Bowl LII would have been a specific year, but I don't even know that. So I'm sure some people did way better than me, because if you knew anything about football and you actually remembered, then you would know LI. You could do the math to go, oh, LII, that was the 2018 Super Bowl, and I know the 2018 Super Bowl was in Minnesota over there. So, but not me. There's a monkey on a cannon. Interesting. Marina of some kind? I don't know what city this is. Don't recognize it. It's coastal. Look at all these ships. This could be anything. I'm gonna go Hong Kong. I don't know. I don't think it's Hong Kong. But I'm gonna go Hong Kong anyway. And 1995. Monkey sitting atop a cannon on the Rock of Gibraltar. Okay. Not Hong Kong. We were in Spain in 2002. This is a 2002 photo? Okay. We are doing very poorly. Okay. There is that a mannequin? The bottom half of a mannequin on a bicycle? Who is that? He looks familiar. Is he a Catholic priest, or is he just dressed as a Catholic priest? Well, if only I could read this, I could go for some language. GEAS. Up over here. I don't know why, but I'm seeing Hebrew. It could just be because it's so blurry. And I want it to be something I recognize. How about this? This says Chow. I was thinking Italy. Like, doesn't the architecture feel a bit Italy? And then we've got the Catholic priest here. But, yeah, I don't... Okay, I'm gonna go Italy. I'm gonna go Rome. And year? I don't know. Seems like it's... I don't know if it's like 70s or like 90s. Like, does that mean it's 80s? I'm gonna go 85. Oh, I'm gonna do so poorly on this. 2 years off and in Italy. Okay. Those were both guesses, but like the Chow was an educated guess, and then I was like, this could be 70s or 90s, so I went midway through 80s. All right. Interesting. Are these Navy uniforms? Miss Ramsbottom or something. 19. Oh, come on, give me the year. Does that look like an, I don't know, maybe 1960 something because it's black and white? Where's Ramsbottom? Move your sash a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna put it on 1965, midway through the 60s, but in the US somewhere? Maybe? Ramsbottom. No idea where Ramsbottom is. With US, you can be way off. What does Ramsbottom sound like? I don't even know. Where do these pictures come from? I'm not gonna find a Ramsbottom, but I'm looking to see if there's like Moose Jaw, right? So like, I don't think we're in Canada though. I accidentally went way too north. But like a state that has weird, I mean, I think all states have weird city names probably, but like, I can feel better about my guess if I find something that sounds similar-ish to Ramsbottom. Does that make any sense? I don't even know. I'm in Mexico now. I don't think Texas has names like that, do they? Like Kansas or Missouri, Arkansas. All right, I'm gonna click like in the intersection of all these states here. 65. Oh, apparently it's in the UK. Miss Ramsbottom with the Ramsbottom Fire Service retained. That's just a fire crew? Okay. In Ramsbottom, England, 1983, 18 years old. 83? So I thought that curve at the bottom, I was like, that's probably, it looked like an 8, but I was like, no, it's probably a 6 because it was a black and white photo. Oh no. Well, that went very poorly. Is that a Nazi salute? Is this the Olympics again? I might as well just try it. So we're gonna go Berlin. And you'd think I'd remember 30, 35 or something. Oh, I was off by a year. I need to remember that the Berlin Olympics were 1936. Apparently it appears a lot in this game. Helen Mayer, a Jewish fencing champion exiled from Germany, doing the Nazi salute at the 1936 Berlin Olympics. Interesting. What's the story behind that? Yikes. I think that's the lowest score I've ever gotten, but yeah, I deserve it. Okay. Well, this game is tough. You gotta be like really know obscure history things. Like this is way harder than GeoGuessr. All right. Let's do the polygonal. Ooh. I'm gonna look at ing. We could do like ting. If only the N were one right, I could do taunting. Ooh, how about hunching? Darn. Okay, the N is right, but it's not an ing word. Nothing out. The U somewhere? The U doesn't repeat, does it? It seems very unlikely. So where does it go? No idea. We'll just have to remember there's a U. So what do we end with? N-E maybe? An S, it could just be a plural. Lint. Lant. Wait, why don't I have the N filled? Oh, because I probably deleted it when I typed lint. Whatever we start with repeats. Everyone's heard of the Lonulans, similar to the Romulans. How about the Romulans? Oh, this is an N. Otherwise, Ronurans would work. Ronurans. I pressed enter. Long runs? No, it would be long luns or wrong. Long ones. You've got the wrong ones. Tongtons. Taunatons. I like the idea. Oh no, there is no G, so good thing I didn't lock any of those in. I like the idea of sorry, I don't like the idea of NG because there's no G, but I liked the idea of NG before I realized there was no G. It really feels like whatever goes here is going to be a consonant. So it feels like this is going to have to be a vowel. And I could put the U there, but I mean, we're going to need more vowels anyway. But maybe we put the U there and like an A there or something. It's really starting to feel like I'm going to need... It feels like I'm going to need a filler, but also like, if it really is 3 vowels here and it's a plural, then there's not much we can do. Like, we can swap the vowels around, but... Oops, T. It does feel like I'm going to have to do a filler, though. We could end in E. I don't know if that helps. Maybe we could end like U-N-E. This would be an N. Oops. This would be an N. Problem is we kind of run out of vowels at that point. Because there's no I. The E is used, so we have, and the U is used, so we'd have an A. We'd have an A and an O. We don't actually run out of Taunatoon, Ronaroon, Panapoon. I mean, when is it ever a weird word that I don't know? It's never. I'm gonna have to do a filler here. Oh, Hexpert's already off anyway. Robustly looks amazingly good. Sure does. There is a T. Maybe it ends in T. Monument. Monument. I was like, that looks wrong. Monument. How many words were there? 17. Is hunching not a common word? Apparently not. Long line. I wonder if no, I needed a U. As soon as I knew there was a U in the word, what common word could it have been? Looks like, oh, swimsuit. Could I have done swimsuit? Maybe. Interesting. Okay. I think swimsuit would have worked. No, because I knew there was an N. I think it was down to just monument at that point. Okay, let's do symbol. Nope, let's not do symbol. Let's do mini. Event. Okay. You would think T could go here. Tattoo. No, it can't be tattoo because the O can't repeat. Tater. Okay, maybe the T is here, and maybe it's attack. That's 2 T's in it. Like, what would go after the, maybe an H? Oh, a wath. Hold on. What is this word? Total? I was pretty close here. What the heck? It's a vowel, so it's an I or a U. Tutor. There we go. Oof. I tried the T there and didn't come up with anything, amazingly. 102 words. That's actually fairly low. Right, now we do the symbol. We start with blaze, of course. AE word. Lots of those. Let's try train to get all. That's not a word. I know it's normally that, but I thought maybe there's Drake. Drake might be good. All right, it is an AE word, or the EA are swapped. So we have to remember that that's a possibility, but let's keep guessing AE words for now. Shame. Inane? No. Yikes. Is a, I don't know. Yeah, I could do a face. That's not a word. Okay. Is there even a double consonant left to start with? I don't think there is. So it probably starts with a vowel. It could start with an A or an E. Evade, no. Yeah, it could start with any vowel other than I. Can't be awake. Ooh, is ovate a word or something? Oh. I'm thinking about guessing a filler here just to get some letters. Like pouty. Let's do it. So it's probably APE then. And there's no O or U. Or it's ETA. Does that feel better? The only thing I can think of is theta there, but it's not theta. If they are swapped, I can't actually use the EA again, so it would have to be a double consonant. And there aren't any double consonants, even if I use the T. So I think it is APE. Vape. Just vape. In this case, I can use a gape. A gape. I can use the A and the E again. There it is. A gape. Wow, that was tough. I don't know if I needed the filler or not, but it certainly helped quite a bit. So yeah, I hate these traps in Symble can be so hard. Interesting. I don't know why this happens so much more often in Symble than it does in Wordle. Interesting. I mean, Wordle would have acted exactly the same until I did Pouty. And the only difference there is the P would have been yellow. But yeah, like it's not like Wordle would have been any different because we only got greens and grays. There is the ambiguity, of course, but I guessed right. So anyway, if the answer to Wordle was a gape and I started with Blaze, this would have been my solve, probably. And would have gotten a 6. Okay. Let's do the Fusele. We're going to start with a gape, and it's a lie again. All right, the G or the P is probably lying. But I could guess... Well, I can't use an A. And I can't use a G. So I guess I'll just do perch. Okay, the P was the lie. So we're one of the OUGH words. I guess the correct one. Were there others? There wasn't rough. There wasn't cough. I'm not sure. That might have been it. Well, that was a tough one. All right, we're gonna start. Oh, we can't start with tough. I typed rough by accident again. What's happening? My hand was offset, I think. We have to remove vowels. So tough. No, tough. How do I? I can't get a good suffix on tough. All right. How about troughs then? Close enough. All right. So probably ST. Stink. So it ends in ST. Like boost. Sir does end in ST. If there's an O, it's first. I'm gonna guess there's no O. What ends in ST? Without an O. Like it can't end in ist either, because we know there's no I, even though the symbol clue doesn't update the keyboard. We know there's no I and no NK, so I need to remember that. So it could be UST or AST. Like avast. Oh, this can't be A because B is too close to it. Avast is so fun though. No I. We could do AUST maybe. Is there a word like that? Actually, I can't think of one. I feel like we're just down to the word. But who knows? Maybe there's a few. We know there's not another S or T because otherwise we'd have blues earlier. So there's no ST or I or There's not another ST. There's no INK. There's no O unless we start with O. How unlucky would that be, though? I really need to be able to update this keyboard, but I can't. So is it AST or UST? Crust? No, it doesn't. B is too close to C. Trust? No, we know there's not another T. There's no R anyway. This can't be L. This could be an A. Oof. Why is this taking so long? It's not OAST because the O would have been green here. There's no I. I really want to do a vast. I might guess a vast just to get some info. But then I might as well just do a filler and get even more info. So I'm not going to do it. And this can't be L, so we can't do something like blast, even if we could start with B. Oh wait, we can have an E. Why did I think we couldn't have an E? All right, what's left? Least. There we go. Oh my gosh. Just the entire time I was excluding E, and I don't know why. Well, that made it a lot easier. Okay. There were multiple options because it could have been any of the EAST words. Cool. Well, what an end. I feel like I did pretty well, except the TimeGuessr. Some of those were awful. And then the rest of the games other than the Blind Fusel, I think went well. So hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.